Hey everyone, welcome back. We're still in the OSL Round 36 Group E. We had Hyvaa come out of a 2-1 victory against Miracle, and he's now going up against Hwasin. Before we get into the games, that's Hwasin on the right with the Bisu hair, and then Hyvaa on the left. Before we get into the games, I want to let you guys know that tomorrow on Memorial Day, we are going to cast, Group G, I believe, which is, maybe not, I don't know. But it's going to be another OSL Round of 36 group, which will be Effort versus Ruby, with the winner of that going on to fight July. So that will be tomorrow. We're actually going to cast it today, but then do it tomorrow. That way we can spread it out a little bit. So just want to give you guys the heads up. Today's match, well, as they all are, is going to start on Holy World. And Steve, stats.
Stats? What do we need stats for? Well, let's give stats for Hwasin's TVZ, because Hwasin is a really good TVZ player. He's ranked 14th by Kespa. As we mentioned, Hyvaa is ranked 24th, so pretty even. I'd say both these players are B to A class. Hwasin definitely A class.
Yeah.
Hwasin's TVZ is 63%. I mean, and that's over a lot of games. He's 80 and 47, so he's really good TVZ. So I think this plays right into his hands, and he's going to be happy to play Hyvaa. I think they've only actually matched up one other time, and Hwasin won. I can't remember what league that was in.
Right.
But I would favor Hwasin here. They're both very strong players. Obviously, Hyvaa just got to play another Terran, so he's a little more warmed up, I'd say, than Hwasin is.
Right.
But it's going to be a good match.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see if, I think what Hyvaa really needs is some momentum early on, and I think he really needs to win this game in order to get his confidence up, in order to be able to beat a player like Hwasin. Hwasin ranked 14, Hyvaa ranked 24, but that doesn't mean a whole lot, considering that Hwasin has like 4 times as many games as Hyvaa has. So, you know, even though, I mean, you know, Hyvaa's not a bad player, his stats aren't horrible at all, Hwasin just has so much under his belt, and Hwasin has faced, you know, so many bigger players a lot, and he has come out on top in many occasions.
Exactly. Hwasin, the key there is that Hwasin has made it far in a Star League like the OSL. He's bested big players. He's made it to the round of 8 in the OSL. Versus Hyvaa, he's got his ranking. There's a poster of Hwasin right there.
Oh boy.
Hyvaa has his ranking more from, you know, Pro League wins. And Pro League is a different beast. In Pro League, at least unless it's the Winners League, you know, your team sends you up there specifically against another player. It's not like the OSL where you've got a best of 3, you know, that you've got to best the other player. You know, OSL is really competitive. Right. So like you said, I do think Hwasin has the edge in that. A lot more experience. But again, Hyvaa's a good player, so I wouldn't be surprised to see either player take this match. And we do see a quick gas, so Hwasin actually deviating a little bit, going for mech, because I didn't see the command center down. Did you see
no,
it? Probably not.
No. So yeah, Hwasin's certainly going to go for some sort of mech build here. And we haven't seen Hyvaa counter that yet in this series, because Miracle didn't go for mech at all. So I'm interested to see how Hyvaa does react to this. I was going to mention something here, and then I'm pretty sure I just forgot what I was going to mention. So that's fantastic. I was going to mention something about the OSL, just so you guys know. And we're going to see a proxy factory here by Hwasin, going for some cheesy McCheese early on in this game here. Wow. So going for a factory, and probably going to try to squeeze some vultures in and see if he can get some kills early on. Now, we don't see a scout. We see a scout on the wrong direction on the left, and then he's going to get to, well, he's going to get to the bottom right. Hyvaa's going to get to the bottom right. Not nearly as fast as he would have liked. It looked like he went for an overpull there, and that's why he has the second overlord going out. Sorry, a little late on that. But proxy factory, so we'll see what happens here if this is actually used. Obviously, it's wide open, so it's really not super hidden, but because it's right in the middle of the map, it's not an area that Hyvaa is likely to scout. We do see a 3-hatch, it looks like, for Hyvaa. So Hyvaa is going to be doing kind of a standard 3-hatch opening here. Going to be getting gas, and the announcers are shouting, which makes me feel like I might be missing something, Steve.
Well, it's because the Zergling's coming close, and there it is. The Zergling just spotted it.
Right.
And, yep, he's going to see that. Now, the Vulture is going to come out and probably be able to waste those couple Zerglings. Well, I don't know if he gets around. Oh, it's out in time. So no prison there on the factory. I think, well, he's not lifting off. He's producing more Vulture. I was going to say, I would think that maybe this could open up into like a starport build and get some Wraiths out or something like that. But it looks like he is going to keep that Vulture there for now. Hyvaa immediately responding with some Sunkens. He's going to need those Sunkens because he's going really heavy macro right now, basically heavy on the drones. It looks like he is bringing in his SCV here too. Hwasin has his SCV and his Vulture and 2 Vultures. Wow, this is going to be pretty bad. He's just focusing down drones Zerglings are not going to be able to even get close. Look at that good job with the SCV, just keeping it away from those vultures, and they can also repair their vultures.
Yeah, Hwasin's showing some great micro, but I was just about to say, once the Sunken comes out, it's a different story. Now, granted, the Vulture can still range the gas drones and come around here, which is exactly what he's doing. So you almost need another Sunken in the back there, which Hyvaa is not doing. Well, no, I don't know. It's always hard for me to tell Sunken range. So the Sunken might range that there. Academy going up. But a good move, and so far successful.
And it looks like we are seeing Hwasin switch back to Medic Marine here. But look at this. He's all in the mineral lines of Hyvaa.
Completely stopped.
Hyvaa doesn't even know what to build with his larva right now, or doesn't have enough money. He just has larva sitting there, and he can't build drones, so they're just going to die. And now he's only mining one base, and meanwhile the Terran's just healthy on his base, and he's walled off. Well, we saw that wall wasn't that successful in the earlier series. But he's right now in firm control, and still this Vulture is just sitting in there. I mean, he finally gets a Hydra out, so it looks like that might be the end of that Vulture. But man, that Vulture has just been sitting in there forever.
And look how long he stopped him